Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Peach Blossom Primary School Students Let's Conference 2024. I'm Mr. Ben.
And I'm Miss Deta. We are delighted to have you all here with us today. Before we begin, let's take a moment to acknowledge those who have made this event possible.
First, our sincere thanks to our founder, Mr. Herman Savio and Ma'am Christina, whose visions established Peach Blossoms Primary School.
We also warmly welcome our principal, Mr. Agus Rio Wibowo. Thank you for your inspiring leadership.
To all parents, trustees, thank you very much for your presence and for entrusting your children to our school. Your support means everything to us.
As we process today, we kindly ask everyone to remain seated and keep conversations to a minimum. Our students have worked extremely hard preparing for this event, and they all deserve our full respect and attention.
Thank you for helping us create a positive and supportive environment for the students to shine. Before we begin our musical performance, please join us in welcoming our respected principal, Mr. Agus Rio Ibowo, who will share a few words of welcome. Please welcome Mr.
Mr.
Agus Rio Ibowo.
Oke, good morning everyone. Ya. Selamat pagi Bapak Ibu yang kami hormati, para guru yang luar biasa dan juga anak-anak hebat yang kami banggakan. Puji syukur kehadirat Tuhan yang Maha Esa, kita masih diberi kesempatan untuk berkumpul di tempat ini untuk menyaksikan student led conference dan juga exhibition untuk primary six. Ya. Hari ini adalah hari yang istimewa. Hari di mana kita tidak hanya menyaksikan hasil proyek pembelajaran anak-anak kita semua, tetapi juga merayakan proses tumbuh dan berkembangnya pribadi-pribadi muda yang luar biasa. Apa yang akan Bapak Ibu lihat di presentasi dan karya anak-anak bukan sekedar produk akhir dari tugas sekolah. Di balik setiap gambar, setiap slide, dan setiap kata yang mereka sampaikan hari ini, tersimpan proses panjang yang kaya akan nilai, perjuangan, pembelajaran, dan pembentukan karakter. Di sekolah ini, kami percaya bahwa pendidikan yang sejati tidak hanya membekali anak-anak dengan pengetahuan, tetapi juga membentuk siapa mereka sebagai manusia. Kami ingin anak-anak kita tumbuh menjadi pemikir kritis yang mampu mempertanyakan, menganalisis, dan memahami dunia dengan cara yang mendalam. Kami ingin mereka menjadi pribadi yang mampu bekerja sama, mendengarkan, berbagi ide, dan menciptakan solusi secara kolektif. Karena di dunia nyata, keberhasilan lahir dari kolaborasi, bukan kompetisi semata. Kami melatih mereka untuk menjadi komunikator yang percaya diri, berani menyuarakan pendapat, namun juga terbuka untuk mendengarkan perspektif orang lain. Kami mengajarkan ketangguhan, resiliensi, karena kita tahu dunia tidak selalu ramah dan mereka perlu memiliki daya juang untuk bangkit dari kegagalan dan terus melangkah. Karakter-karakter inilah critical thinking, collaboration, communication, dan resilient serta creativity yang akan menjadi bekal sejati mereka untuk menghadapi masa depan yang penuh perubahan dan ketidakpastian. Kita hidup di era di mana teknologi berkembang begitu cepat. Dunia kerja berubah drastis dan masa depan seringkali sulit diprediksi. Namun satu hal yang pasti, anak-anak yang memiliki karakter kuat dan pola pikir yang adaptif akan mampu bertahan, berkembang, dan bahkan memimpin perubahan itu. Itulah sebabnya kami dengan penuh keyakinan menanamkan nilai-nilai ini sejak dini. Karena kami percaya bahwa yang kita tanam hari ini akan menentukan masa depan mereka. Dan semua yang kami lakukan selalu sejalan dengan moto sekolah kita, Education for Changing World, pendidikan untuk dunia yang selalu berubah. Bapak Ibu yang kami hormati, mari kita rayakan bukan hanya hasilnya, tapi perjalanan yang telah mereka lalui, karena di sanalah letak nilai pendidikan yang sesungguhnya. Terima kasih atas kepercayaan dan dukungan Bapak Ibu semua. Mari kita lanjutkan langkah ini bersama-sama untuk membentuk generasi masa depan yang siap menghadapi dunia dengan hati yang tangguh dan pikiran yang terbuka. Terima kasih, selamat pagi dan selamat menikmati presentasi anak-anak tercinta kita semua. Selamat pagi.
Thank you, Mr. Agus, for those inspiring words. Now, we are excited to start with a special music performance by our student group, the Mercury.
These talented students have composed original songs and covered popular hits, demonstrating their creativity and teamwork. They are a part of the P6 exhibitions where grade 6 students present their final project in Peach Blossom Primary School. Please enjoy their performance, The Mercury.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. We are from a band called Mercury, and now we are going to play a song called Ingatlah Hari Ini, which is made by Project Pop. Enjoy! Kawan, dengarlah yang akan aku katakan tentang dirimu selama ini. Ternyata kepalamu akan selalu botak. Kamu kayak gorila. Cobalah kamu ngacah tuh bibir balapan, daripada gigi lu kayak kelinci. Yang ini udah gendut suka marah-marah, kau cacing kepanasan. Tapi ku tak peduli, kau selalu di hati. Kamu sangat berarti, istimewa di hati, selamanya rasa ini. Jika tua nanti kita telah hidup masing-masing, ingatlah hari ini. Ketika kesepian menyerang diriku, gak enak benar rasa gak menentu. Ku tahu satu cara sembuhkan diriku, ingat teman-temanku. Don't you worry, just be happy. Temanmu di sini, kamu sangat berarti, istimewa di hati, selamanya rasa ini. Jika Jika tua nanti kita telah hidup masing-masing, ingatlah hari ini. Don't you worry, don't be angry. Mending happy, happy. Kamu sangat berarti, istimewa di hati. Selamanya rasa ini. Jika tua nanti kita telah hidup masing-masing, ingatlah hari ini. Kamu sangat berarti, istimewa di hati. Selamanya rasa ini. Jika tua nanti kita telah hidup masing-masing, ingat hari ini. Thank you for listening to our covered song. Now we are going to introduce ourselves. This is Nicolin, is our keyboardist. Agung is our cajones. Marsha is our guitarist. Naro is our other guitarist. And Adeline and Leffin as our violinists. And me, Jessica, as our vocalist. Now we're going to play our original song called Cinta dan Persahabatan. Hope you enjoy! Kita berjalan bersama di bawah langit yang sama. Cinta dan persahabatan tak bisa dipisahkan. Kita tertawa bersama di setiap langkah kita. Hati kita bersatu, tak bisa dipisahkan. Cinta dan persahabatan seperti langit dan bintang, saling melengkapi, tak bisa dipisahkan. Saat sedih atau senang, ku tahu kau di sisiku. Kita selalu berjuang, tak bisa dipisahkan. Cinta dan persahabatan seperti langit dan bintang, saling melengkapi, tak bisa dipisahkan. Na 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 na, 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 na 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 na. Kita berjalan bersama di bawah langit yang sama. Cinta dan persahabatan tak bisa dipisahkan. Cinta dan persahabatan seperti langit dan bintang, saling melengkapi, tak bisa dipisahkan. sahabatmu seperti langit dan bintang saling melengkapi, tak bisa dipisahkan. Na 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 na, 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 na. Thank you for listening to our original song. Don't forget to check out our stand downstairs, and we are also going to play a lot of songs in the cafeteria. Thank you so much and have a good day. Goodbye.
Wow, what a wonderful performance by the Mercury. Their hard work and talent truly shine through every song. Let's give them a round of applause.
Absolutely. And now we will continue with the ICT presentations, where our students will showcase their impressive digital skills and projects.
The first batch of the presenter is Egra and Areta. Following them, the second batch will be Nathan and Austin. We're so excited to see what we're prepared.
Let's show our support and encouragement as they take the stage to share their work.
Good morning to parents, teachers, and friends. My name is Arata from Pitu Beijing and my partner is
Egra from Pitu Rome.
Today we would like to present our SLC ICT project from term 1 until term 3. First, I will explain our term 1 project. The title is From A to B. The goal of this project is to learn more about transportation around the world, such as car, ship, and airplane. Now, term 2 will be explained by Egra.
Thank you, Areta. Now I will explain term 2. The term 2 IPC topic is Freeze It. The goal of this project is to learn more about states of matter, such as solid, liquid, gas, and plasma. Now, term 3 will be explained by Areta.
Thank you, Egra. Now, we will explain our term 3 project. The title is Let's Celebrate. The goal of this project is to learn more about celebration around the world, such as Halloween, Independence Day, and Christmas.
Now we're going to have a live demonstration about creating a presentation in Microsoft PowerPoint.
First, we will go to File and then go to New. After that, we will go to Blank Presentation. And then we can go to Google. After that, we can search a background. We can write it transportation background, like term 1 topic. After that, we can choose our favorite background from Google. And then we can right click and copy image. After that, we can go to PowerPoint again. And then we'll go to blank presentation and then right click again. After that, click the picture and then we can resize it to big. After we resize it to big, we will go to insert and then go to word art. After that, we will make a text and first we will choose a color. And then we will write from A to B. And then we can resize it to big. First, we will go to home and then we can resize it to A. Make sure the arrow goes to up. After that, we will explain how to use transitions. First, we will go to shape field. And then we will choose the color. After that, we will explain how to use transitions. After that, we can choose our transitions. And then, this is the final result of our live practice.
Thank you for listening and paying attention. Bye.
Good morning. Good morning, parents and teachers. How are you today? I hope that you are good today.
So, before we present our project, let us introduce ourselves. Hello, my name is Nathan from P5 London, and this is my friend.
Hello, my name is Austin. I'm from P5 Ottawa.
So, in this day, we're gonna present our ICT SLC project presentation by using SketchUp. And SketchUp is
SketchUp is a 3D program that makes you able to create projects in 3D.
So let Austin present his project.
Okay. First, this is my house. My house has 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 living room, and 1 garden. And Nathan's house, it has 1 living room, 1 bathroom, 1 bedroom, and 1 bedroom. To make this project, first we create the base. First we make the base, and then first to make this project, first we make the base and we make the measuring, and we make the walls with the push and pull, and finally we make the decorations on the house. And finally, our big project is the Peach Blossom School. And our goal of this project is for us to know how to use SketchUp. Thank you for listening, and I hope you have a good day and a blessed day, and goodbye.
Okay, thank you Austin, thank you Nathan. Give one more round of applause. Oke, nah untuk sekarang, untuk parents P3, parents P4, dan parents P5, kami mau undang untuk para parents kalian untuk mengunjungi kelas anak-anaknya masing-masing untuk in-class presentation. Yang P1 dan P2 parents stay di sini karena kita akan melanjutkan dengan kegiatan SLC Presentations IPC untuk lower grade P1 dan P2 terlebih dahulu. Untuk parents P3, parents P4, dan parents P5 dipersilakan untuk mengunjungi kelasnya masing-masing, kelas anak putra-putrinya masing-masing, dan nanti kembali lagi kurang lebih jam 9.50. Terima kasih.
Next, we are pleased to welcome our grade 1 and grade 2 students to stage for their IPC Student Lead Conference presentation.
Their topics are From A to B, Freeze It, and Let's Celebrate.
Leading the programs today are our very own MC, Gara and Gaby. Let's give them warm a round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, our dear parents, teachers, and friends. We are so excited to have you here today. My name is Gara.
And my name is Gabby. Welcome to our Student-led Conference. In this Student-led Conference, we are the ones leading. We will show you our projects, our thinking, and our improvement.
Today is a special day because we'll be sharing our learning journey, and we are excited to share it with you. Dear parents, teachers, and friends, in our IPC lessons, we have explored many exciting topics, worked on interesting projects, and learned new skills.
And today, we get to show you what we have learned through our presentation, projects, and activities. We hope you enjoy seeing our hard work and progress and enjoy this present time with us.
Dear parents, teachers, and friends, we are starting our new IPC topic called From A to B. It's all about transportation, how people and things travel from one place to another. We shall first be delighted with dance performance that are still concerned with transportation. So without taking any more of your time, let's put our hand together to welcome our amazing dancers, the transportation song. Enjoy the show.
choo choo, sing sing. Airplane, airplane, English, sing sing. English, sing sing. Yeah!
Thank you, friends, for a wonderful dance. Now it's time for our first presentation. It will be given by our friends from grade 1. Let's welcome our first group of presenters. They will share their project about how do we travel to school in geography project. It will deliver by Elkat, Maher, and Givena. And then continue in history project. It about how transport has changed from the past to the present. In history project, it will deliver by Darren, Benjamin, and Devina. Let's give them a warm welcome. Let's give them a big round of applause as we welcome them to the stage.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. My name is Darren. I'm from Bibon, Berlin. Glad to see you today. And this is my friend.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad to see you today. My name is Benji, and I'm from P1 Tokyo, and this is my friend.
Hi, my name is Davina. I'm from P1 Paris. Nice to see you today.
Dear parents, teachers, and friends, today we are going to present our IPC History Project Term 1. It is about how transportation changed over time. In this project, we learned that a long time ago, people traveled by walking. Next, people use animals like horse or donkey to help them carry heavy stuff. Then, people create a wheel and make a cart or a chariot to help them carry even more heavy stuff. And then, people invent a steam engine to power the transportation, like steam power cars, steam power trains, and steam power boats. And today, people use fuel transportation, gas transportation, electric transportation, and also sun power transportation. We also learned that today's transportation are more safety and more comfortable. Also easier to find. Next, my friend will explain how to make the project.
Before we make, dear parents, teachers, and friends, before we make the project, we researched transportations from old to new ones. And by reading books, maps, and other things, we also watched a short video about transportations from old to new ones. After that, we make a poster of transportation from old to new ones to show the difference. After that, some of us, we make a 3D model transportations. For example, trains in the past are slower, use steam engine power, and not that comfortable in the inside. Nowadays, they make it to more comfortable, more fast, and easy to use. For another example, Titanics in the past are easy to sink, slower, and more smaller. Nowadays, they make it to more bigger, faster, and not easy to sink. And also, my friend will explain what we have learned.
Dear parent, teacher, and friend, in this project, we learned about transportation was changed over time. In the past, transportation was slower, and nowadays transportation fast and easier to find. We also learn about from the old to the newest. From the old to the newest. In the past, transportation used coal and engine power. Now transportation use fuel, gas and electric power. Thank you for listening our presentation. Bye. See you next year.
Good morning, friends. Good morning, teachers. Good morning, parents. We are glad to see you today. My name is Elkam from P1 Paris, and this is my friend.
Hello, my name is Maher. I'm from P1 Berlin. Glad to see you today. This is my friend.
Hi, my name is Kifena. I'm from P1 Berlin. Nice to see you today. Today we're going to presentate our IPC Geography project. It is about how students travel to school. First, before we make the project, we ask our friends how they go to school. And some use car because it's fast, comfortable while driving, and it has a lot of space. And some use motorcycle because it's fast, comfortable while driving, and it can pass through traffic. But none use cycling or bus. But cycling and walking can make us healthy. And then we write a chart to count how many of our friends use the transportation we talked about. And we discuss which way is the most popular. And we have learned about 4 different types of transportations. They are water transportation, rail transportation, land transportation, and air transportation. Now my friend will explain how to make the project.
Now I will going to explain how to make our project. The first we ask our friend how they travel to school. By giving paper question. And they are 4 types of transportation to travel to school is car, motorcycle, bicycle, and bus. And we discuss too, and we ask another classes too how they travel to school. And we put the number with the tally work on quickly in the pictogram. And we show the result. The most popular transportation to travel to school is car because it's safety, comfortable, and big space for another item. The second of most popular transportation to travel to school is motorcycle because that is comfortable, avoiding the traffic jam, and faster. And we discuss too cycling and walking. Cycling and walking make us good for the healthy. And we discuss too the weather. The weather can change our friend to travel to school. Example, like the weather rainy or hot. Most of friends are using our car because it is safety, comfortable, and make us dry. Now my friend will explain what we have learned.
Now I will explain what we have learned from this project. From this project, we learn about how students travel to school. And the most popular transportation is a car because it's safety, comfortable, and have big space. And the second popular transportation is a motorcycle because it can avoid traffic jam and comfortable. Walking and cycling can make us good for our health, even though no students travel to school with it, but it's good for your health. The weather can change the transportation that students use to travel to school. For example, if it's hot or rainy, they will choose a car because it makes us dry and safe. That's all for our presentation. I hope you enjoy it. Bye. See you next year.
That's a nice presentation, friend. Parents, teacher, and friends. Now we are coming to grade 2. Presentation and history. Nailas, Ben, and Shakiro will explain about invention of car. It's about timeline of car. The need will continue to present geography project. It was delivered by Rishaya, Jethro, and Ali. It's about traveling in Japan. Let us welcome them a big applause.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. I hope you are having a great day. My name is Naras, and this is my partner Sachio and Ben.
In today's day, we want to show you our IPC project Term 1. The big topic in Term 1 is from A to B, because this is about vehicle, so the title is The Inventor of Car. Our research is who is the first inventor of car. We go to ICT room and then search who is the first inventor of car. The first inventor of car is Carl Benz. In 1844, 25 November, Carl Benz was born. And on January 1886, 29, Carl Benz was applied his car into the gas power. On April 1929, Carl Benz was died. His wife is Bertha. And then he changed the name into Mercedes-Benz in 1928, 26 June.
Next is the car from 1903. The car from 1903 is made by the company of Ford, but it's still second to French cab manufacturers. That means in whole of France, the car from 1903 was second.
Next is the car from 1992. The first model was made in 1991 and the second model was made in 1992 and it's by the company of Audi.
The car from 1999 has a dynamic facelift that can last for years, and if it was made by strong materials, it can last for decades.
Next is the car from 2024. Even though Apple was rumored to be talking about the multiple EV, the car still doesn't exist. We still use cars from 1999, 1992, and 1991.
What I have learned that not all cars use gasoline as the fuel. Nowadays, cars use electricity as the fuel. Some even use nitrogen.
What I have learned that the first inventor of car is Nicholas Joseph Cugnot. The first inventor of car, he is the first inventor of car, and then the second inventor of car is Carl Benz.
And I have learned that cars evolved because of technology, and technology were made by humans.
Thank you for listening and paying attention. Bye.
Good teacher and friend. My name is Jethro and this is my partner Jesaya. Hello. Today we will present you our IPC topic today. It is IPC Geography. Travel to Japan. Our big topic is from A to B. I hope you have a good day and please listen to our presentation.
First, I would like to explain you about the color and the meaning of the flag of Japan. This is the color of the flag like in Japan, white and red circle. The meaning of red circle is the sun of Japan and the meaning of white is ceremonies. Next, I would like to explain you the continent of Japan. The continent of Japan is Asia. Asia is also the largest continent in the world. Also, Japan is near to Mongolia, Taiwan, China, Korea, and many others.
Next, this is the famous place in Japan. It is Kabikochi Nagano and Arai Nagano. The reason these two are popular because it has a great view of nature that you can look at and take a picture on and a picnic on. And next is the weather.
Next, this is the weather of Japan. Is autumn, fall, winter, and spring. If you want to go to Japan, you may go to March until May because it's spring weather. Many tourists come to Japan at spring weather because there is a good view of nature that can you see, take photos or do other things.
And next, it's the transportation in Japan. There is plane, there is train, there is car, there is motorcycle, and also beca. The most famous transportation in Japan is train, and the fastest transportation in Japan is Shinkansen. The reason Shinkansen is popular because people want to experience the experience of riding a fast train. And the last, it's the capital city. The capital city is also a popular city in Japan because it has a great view of lights in the night that you can look on and take a picture on.
What we have learned about this project is we learned what is the meaning and the color of the flag of Japan. Example like wines mean ceremonies and red circles mean the sun of Japan.
And we also learn about what is Japan and that is Japan in the continent that is Japan in it's Asia. Also the largest known continent in the world. Japan is also close to a country like Mongolia, Taiwan, India, and China. Thank you for listening and paying attention.
Bye.
See you next time.
Thank you, friends. That was a great presentation. Parents, teachers, and friends, we have finished our Term 1 session today, but our fun learning will continue in Term 2. Led by Ailey and Fiero, I'm Gara.
And I'm Gabby. Let's keep learning and have a fun every day. Good morning and see you next year.
Good morning, teachers, parents, and friends. I hope you have a great day. My name is Rero and my partner is Ailey. Our IPC topic in turn 2 is Freeze It! We had so much fun during the entry point. We did Zumba dance like watermelon cones. And the coolest part was my ice cream. Just like you saw it earlier with our friends and teachers. We shake, chocolate milk until it become ice cream and it's so yummy. It was fun, cool way to start learning about freezing, melting, change states of matter like solid, liquid, and gas.
Yeah, Fiero, that was so fun. We had a great time with our friends and teacher. After all fun the entry point, we made 2 projects in this term. We would like to call P1 group, Leviel, Sanataunu, and Abel. Their science project is called How Does Water Turn into Ice? And
Alvar and Joel. Jocelyn, Alvar, and Joel. They will present the geography project called Why Some Countries is Cooler Than Others. Let's cheer them with a big round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Leviel. I am from P1 Paris. I'm glad to see you today, and this is my friends.
Hello everyone, my name is Santanu from P1 Band. So happy to see you today. This is my friend.
Hello, my name is Abel. I'm from P1 Paris. Nice to see you today. Dear parent, teachers, and friends, today we want to present our IPC science project. It's about how does water freeze or how water changes into the ice. Before we make the project, we do experiment fun activity to know what temperature water freeze and how water changes into the ice. If water gets very cold, it will turn into the ice, and we record our finding and experiments. Now my friend Santalu will explain how to make the project.
Before we make the project, we play a molecule water molecule and its form. If solid, we stick together holding hands. If liquid, we move around slowly on the place that the teacher gave us. If gas, we move around freely everywhere. When we make the project, we measure the temperature of water before putting it in the freezer. When we put it in the freezer, we check every 30 minutes to see if it turns to ice. Dear parent, teacher, and friends, this only happens at 0 degrees Celsius. And this happens because there's tiny particles called molecules moving slowly and sticking together to form ice. Now I explain about freezing and melting. Freezing is water turning to ice. Ice is water turning to ice turning to water. Now my friend Abel will explain about what we have learned.
Dear parents, teachers, and friends, in this experiment, we have learned water can change its form because we put in the cold temperature enough. We also learned temperature is important. When it's 0 degrees Celsius, the water turns into an ice. But when it's above 0 degrees Celsius, the ice turns back into the water again. Water freezes because the tiny particle or cold molecules moving slowly and stick together and become an ice. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy it. Bye. See you next year. Hello, my name is Joel. I'm from Pion, Paris. Glad to see today. This is my friend.
Hello, my name is Jocelyn. I am from P1 Paris. Nice to see you today. This is my friends.
Hello, my name is Alvar. I'm from Pion, Berlin. I'm happy to see you today.
Dear teachers, parents, and friends, today we want to explain our project. It's about why some countries are colder than the others. In this project, we learn about some countries in different places. First, we look at the world map, the globe, the weather, and the climate. Weather is the temperature that changes every day, like sunny, rainy, windy, and cloudy. Climate is the weather that stays for a long time. We also learn why some countries have snow and the others have not. We also learn what they wear and how they live in cold countries. Now, my friend Jocelyn gonna explain how to make the project.
Parent, teachers, and friends, today I want to explain how to make the project. First, we look at the world map and the globe, and we discuss and we learn and we find in the picture in the cold countries and hot countries. Cold countries, it's like Canada and Antarctica. They're near to the South Pole or North Pole. And hot countries, it's like Africa. They're near to the equator line or middle line. And we compare it with Indonesia countries. Indonesia countries, it's not hot and it's not cold. And we also learn how people do and how people live in the cold countries and hot countries. In cold countries, people do go ski, build igloo, and drink hot chocolate to stay they warm. And how people wear in the cold countries, like gloves, jacket, sweater, and boots. And how people do and how people wear in the hot countries. In hot countries, people like go to beach and swimming. And how people wear in the hot countries, like t-shirt, shorts, sunglasses, and cap. And how people pack in the cold countries to traveling, like thick jacket, gloves, scarf, and boots. And now my friend Alvar gonna explain what we have learned.
Parents, teachers, and friends, in this project, we learn countries are near to the equator line are hot, like United Emirates Arab and Africa, included our country Indonesia, that some parts are cold and warm because Indonesia is near to the equator line and has tropical zone. And we also and countries are near to North Pole and South Pole are cold, like Antarctica and Canada. They covered by snow over a long time. And we also learn what people wear and do in cold countries. In cold countries, people wear scarf, sweater, thick jacket, gloves, boots, and mittens to keep their body warm. And they go ski, build igloo, and snowman. And they also drink hot chocolate to stay warm. And we also learn what we rather live in, the place that is hot, the place that is cold, and the place that has 4 seasons. Some of us choose hot countries because they can and we also learn what we would we rather live in? The place that is hot, the place that is cold, and the place that has 4 seasons. Some of us choose cold countries because they can play in the snow during winter, and the other choose hot countries because they can go to the beach during summer. And the last we learn different countries has different weather and climate, and people adopt to live in different weather. Thank you for listening our presentation. I hope you enjoy it. Bye. See you next year.
I know, wait. I wait.
Thank you, friends. We will see the demo making ice cream.
Good morning, everyone. Today, we're going to show you how to make something very cold and super yummy ice cream. And guess what? We will need freezer. Just some simple things in a bag. We just need ice, salt, and 2 different sizes, big and small, and a bit shaking pan. And let's show you how to make it step by step and have some fun.
Dear parents, teachers, and friends, to make an ice cream, we need 1 big Ziploc bag, 1 small Ziploc bag, ice to fill big bag halfway, salt about a cup, rock salt or any salt, 1 sachet of milk with the water, and if you like topping you can put on the top of ice cream.
Now let's make our ice cream. Please watch me. Put ice in a big Ziploc bag until it's halfway full. Take salt in the ice and then we separate it aside. Take glasses. We mix it. Take glasses. What sachet of milk? We mix it together with water and we stir it. Take the small Ziploc bag. We mix it. We put the milk in the small Ziploc bag. Don't forget to zip it tight. Take the big Ziploc bag. Okay. Put salt in the ice. And then we separate it aside. Take 1 sachet of milk, we mix it together with water and we stir it. Put inside the big Ziploc bag the milk. Friends, time to shake it about 2 minutes. Check.
shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreakers gonna break, 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 break. And the breakers gonna fake, 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 baby. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. I never miss a beat. I'm lightning on my feet. And that's what they don't see. That's what they don't see. I'm dancing on my own, dancing on my own. Make the moves up as I go, and that's what they don't know. That's what they don't know. But I keep cruising, can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the players gonna play, 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 play. And the haters gonna hate, 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 baby. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreakers gonna break, 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 break. And the fakers gonna fake, 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 baby. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off. I shake it off, shake it off. I shake it off, shake it off. I shake it off, shake it off.
What's up? Bocah sawah. Saya but. Enggak lah. Now we can take a peek when it's already cold and creamy. It's ready to eat. Yay!
Now it's time to know a little science. The salt makes ice colder. This extra goodness goes into the small bag. It makes milk and water freeze and become an ice cream. It's could change state from liquid to solid.
Now we are going to share the ice cream we made. We hope you like it. And now we know an easy way to make an ice cream. Thank you everyone. Have a nice day all.
Thank you friends from P1 Tokyo, P1 Berlin, and P1 Paris for showing your Term 2 project. Now let's welcome the next group from P2 Rome and P2 Beijing to show their Term 2 project. Please welcome Arona, Christopher, William, and Gifty. Their science project is called the Inflation Ice Cube. And
Ashika, Kevin, and Shine. Design and Technology project called Ice Cooler.
Let's give them a big round of applause.
Good morning to all teachers, parents, and friends. My name, my name is Aruna, and my partner is Gifty, William, and Christo. How are you today? I hope you have a good day and enjoying all the show. The material is ice cube. The material is ice cube, ammonium foil, kind flannel, bubble wrap, and plastic glass. So, we insert the ice cube into the plastic glass and wrap it with flannel, ammonium foil, or bubble wrap. Next is purpose. The purpose will be explained by Gifty.
The first is purpose. Our purpose is be able to suggest independent variables to test in guide investigation. The variables is flannel, bubble wrap, and aluminum foil. Next, explained by Christopher.
The second is materials. The materials that we need is ice cube, aluminum foil, flannel, bubble wrap, and plastic glass. Next will be explained by William. Bukan Aruna.
The first research is 8 minutes. The first experiment that we do in our first research is with flannel. So we insert the ice cube into the plastic glass and wrap it with flannel. And we wait for 2 minutes, and the result is that the ice is a little bit melted. And next is the next experiment is with bubble wrap, plastic glass, and ice cube, and it will be presented by Christopher.
The second is bubble wrap. Using the bubble wrap, we will start an investigation from 0 to 10 minutes. We wrap the ice inside the glass. After 10 minutes, we unwrapped the ice. The ice was still solid. Next will be explained by Aluna.
The last experiment that we do in our first research is with ice cube, plastic glass, and ammonium foil. So like before, we insert the ice cube into the plastic glass and wrap it with ammonium foil. And the result after 2 minutes is the ice is not melting at all. And next is the next research is ours, and it will be explained by Gifty.
The second research is ours. The first research is flannel. When we're wrapping with flannel and when 2 hours before, the ice still solid. The second research is bubble wrap. When we're wrapping with bubble wrap and when 2 hours before, the ice still solid too. The last research is aluminum foil. When we're wrapping with aluminum foil and when 2 hours before, the ice still solid. Next, explained by William.
The first experiment is flannel. After 2 hours, we open the wrapping and see the condition of the ice. The condition of the ice is melting. The next experiment is bubble wrap. After 2 hours, we open the wrapping and see the condition of the ice. The condition of the ice is so melting. And the last last experiment is aluminum foil. After 2 hours, we open the wrapping and see the result of the ice. The result of the ice is not melting. Next will be explained by Aruna.
This is our photos when we were doing the project. It was a lot of fun, and the last research is with conclusion. The first conclusion will be explained by Gifty.
The first conclusion is The first conclusion is flannel. When we're webbing with flannel and we wait until 1 minute, the ice still solid. Next, explained by Christopher.
The second is the second conclusion is bubble wrap. The conclusion of this project is we wrap the ice with bubble wrap after for several minutes. And the conclusion of this project is we wrap the ice with bubble wrap for several minutes, and the ice was still solid. However, if we leave the ice for a longer time or for hours, the ice will eventually melt. Next will be explained by William.
The last conclusion is aluminium foil. Aluminium foil can hold the ice because aluminium foil has 2 layers. The first layer is bubble wrap and the second layer is aluminium foil. Next will be explained by Aruna.
My conclusion about this project is that kain flannel is the opposite of aluminum foil because flannel can melt the ice faster than bubble wrap and aluminum foil. But aluminum foil can hold the ice longer to stay not melting.
Thank you for listening and paying attention.
Bye!
Before we continue the presentations, dear parents, kindly remain silent and give a chance to our children to present and in a positive and empowering atmosphere. Okay? Let's be silent a little bit for our children to present. Thank you.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. My name is Shai, and this is my partner Kevin and Asika.
Parents, I hope you have a good day and enjoy our presentation. And parents, do you still remember the group before? This project is connected from the group before. The research of this project is we research kain flannel, aluminum foil, and bubble wrap. And then we see that aluminum foil is the best object to hold the ice from melting.
Parents, today we will show you about this project. The title of this project is
Ice Cooler. The big IPC topic of term 2 is freeze it.
Inside of this project is aluminum foil.
Why not bubble wrap or kain flannel?
Because bubble wrap and kain flannel cannot hold the ice from melting, but aluminum foil can.
Wow, that's cool. But how to make it?
In the first, we color the styrofoam with yellow color, and then we paste the aluminum foil inside the styrofoam.
What is the main material, Kevin?
The main material is aluminum foil.
Why do we use styrofoam but not paper, Ashika?
because styrofoam can hold ice with a long time, but paper cannot hold ice with a long time.
Wow, ice cooler is cool.
Yes, it's cool.
What we have learned that aluminum foil is the best item to hold ice from melting.
What we have learned is that aluminum foil has 2 layers. The first is bubble wrap and the second is aluminum foil.
What we have learned about styrofoam can hold ice with a long time, but paper cannot hold ice with a long time.
Thank you for listening and paying attention.
Bye! Okay, parents, our exit point was just exciting as the entry point. We had so much fun during the entry point, like we dance Zumba, like molekules, and we play exciting games like ice and skate, solid, liquid, and gas, cooking relay picture, ice skating, and even decorate snowman and Igos.
Yeah, Eileen, was so fun. That's all for turn 2, parents. Now let's welcome our entry friends from turn 3. Naris and Nashanik, the stage is yours. But before parents, Pito will do performance.
Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night, you're a hot one to hold. Cause you don't even know, I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want your sex and your affection when they're holding you close. Cause you don't even know, I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Every night when the stars come out, am I the only living soul around? Need to believe you could hold me down, cause I'm in need of something good right now. We could be screaming till the sun comes out.
shape it into a hat. We draw some foods, then we paste it around it. Invitation poster. We draw some foods, color it, and write about food festival so people can come to our celebration. Slingers. We cut a paper into small pieces, then we paste it together. In this project, we work as a team and help each other. Now my friend Kathleen will explain what we have learned.
Thank you, Kalista Kaswara. Dear teachers, parents, in this project we learn how to plan a celebration that need decoration idea, fun activities, and something special to remember. In this project, we also learned how to become creative by making some decoration with different papers. We make hood hat, invitation poster, and slingers with different material paper. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy it. Bye. See you next year.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Marshall. I'm from Pion, Paris. So glad to see you today, and this is my friend.
Hello students, teachers and parents. My name is Owen. I'm from Pion, Paris. This is my friend.
Good morning, friend. My name is Arlo. I'm from P1 Tokyo. Great to see you today.
Dear parents, teachers, and friends, today we want to share our IPC History Project. It's about celebration timeline and how to celebrate special moment in the past. In this project, we want to explore different types of celebration that we have taken part in. We want to learn at birthday celebration, wedding celebration, Christmas celebration, and others. We place in orderly from the past to the present. Now my friend Owen will explain how to make the project.
Dear parents, teachers, and friends, today I'm going to explain how to make the project. Before we started our project, we watched a short video about Chinese New Year, where people dance with a big dragon. The Thanksgiving celebration in America, where our family eat turkey. The religious celebrations like Eid, Diwali, and also Christmas, where they do colorful decorations at home, including our family celebrations like birthday and when we were born in the earth and wedding. After that, we started our project by asking our family for the celebration picture that remember. And then we collect the picture from home. After that, we paste the celebration picture orderly from the earliest to the newest. It helps us to understand how to deliver celebrations or objects sequentially. We also share our celebration memory and discuss the special moment to our friends. Now my friend Oro will explain what we have learned.
Dear parent, teacher, and friend, from this project, we learned celebration is happy moment when people come together to enjoy something special. And different families celebrate celebration in different way, but all celebration bring happiness. In this project, we learn how to order picture of celebration In our family, using a right way from oldest to the newest. Some celebrations are unique to different like culture and places. Like example, Christmas celebration. In my family, we decorated a Christmas tree. And we also eat a yummy food. But in another country like Europe, like others, they celebrated Christmas by waiting Santa. Santa will give for good boy and good girl. They also eat a gingerbread together with their family. There during Christmas. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Enjoy it.
Bye. See you next year.
Okay, dear parents, kindly remind you to silence because our students here for the last terms will present it again. Thank you, parents.
Wow, they had a great project. Okay, parents, now let's welcome the next group from P2. First, we have the history project, Independence Day of Indonesia versus Halloween, presented by Vieira, Valen, and Swanson. Next is the design and technology and visual project, Cheese Crackers, presented by Kylie, Ailey, Andros, and Emric. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. How are you? Have a good day. My name is Vero and my partner is Valen and Swanson. Our IPC topic in turn 3 is Let's Celebrate. We research this, we go to ICT room, we research about historical Independence versus Halloween.
Now, the first one is going to be Independence Day. Independence Day of Indonesia. People celebrate a year of Indonesia in 17 August. It was made in 1994.
Now I will explain the activities. The activities are challenge coloring, challenge drawing, challenge get the marble to another place, challenge get the oil to another place, challenge get the rubber with the straw to another straw, challenge get the egg with a spoon, and many others.
The difference is independence is about commemorating the anniversary of Indonesia Proclamation of Independence.
Okay, parents, we are done with the Independence Day of Indonesia. Now let's move to the Halloween. The history of Halloween is origins can track back in the Asian National Festival. It is marked to the harvest season. It is the year-long Samyan and it's doing at the end of winter. Next.
The date is October 31.
Now, the activities of Halloween is pumpkin carving, visit to haunted house, visit to haunted castle, telling scary story, and trick-or-treating. Now, the different Independence Day and Halloween is haunted and scary. Scary costume, get a candy. But Independence Day is not scary. But we upacara and there's a game. We do it at the morning.
Parents, now we are going to explain the both people do. The first one is celebrate with people.
B. Have a lot of activities.
C. In the calendar, it have reminder for the celebration.
Parents, now we are going to explain what we have learned.
we have learned about if independence was maintained 17 August 1945. It have activities like challenge drawing and challenge coloring, but it's not challenge coloring and drawing. There are lots of more.
We have learned that Independence Day is in Indonesia, but Halloween is another country.
We have learned about the difference between Independence Day and Halloween. The difference is, if Independence Day we do flag racing, but if we do Halloween we gather candy and we use scary costumes.
Thank you for listening and paying attention, parents. Bye.
Good morning to all parents, teachers, and friends. My name is Ailey, and my partner are Kylie, Emric, and Anders. How are you today this morning, parents, teachers, and friends? I hope you have a nice day and enjoy our presentation. Our big topic in term 3 is Let's Celebrate. Our title project is Recipe Cheesy Crackers. First, we have the research.
Okay, parent, now I will tell you the research. The research are we ever searched the dessert all over the world and we found the cheesy crackers.
Okay, parents, now we move to the ingredients and the tools.
The tools are
The ingredients are 2 condensed milk, 1 pack of crackers, 1 pack of spready cheese, 250 milliliter of water, and 2 toppings powder. Next, the tools are
2 mica plastic, 2 spoon, and 2 bowls.
Next, how to make it? First, prepare bowl plastic and put 1 pack of cheese. After that, put 2 condensed milk into the bowl of cheese and mix it. After that, prepare the other bowl with 250 milliliters of condensed milk. Next, prepare mica plastic 350 milliliters.
Next, you put 1 by 1 pack of cracker into the bowl of milk and move to mica 350 milliliters. All layers with cheese that the milk before until 5 layers. All layers done, put the toppings powder in the top. And the last step is you put the cheesy cracker into the freezer 1 day or 15 minutes and it's ready to eat. Next, we have what I have learned. I learned about the important ingredient. The important ingredients are spready cheese, cracker, and condensed milk.
What we have learned, we learned about how to make cheesy crackers is so simple. We make it the cheesy crackers without oven, but we use freezer.
What we have learned that we can make this cake in every celebration like Christmas and New Year.
What we have learned, I have learned about we can make the cheesy crackers with 15 minutes. And thank you for listening and paying attention. Bye. See you next year.
Okay, dance.
Okay, everyone, our exit point was just as exciting as the entry point. We had so much fun during the entry point activities. We played the music and danced with our partners. Next, we listened to presentation from our friends about their P1 and P2 projects. After that, we watched performance from P1 and P2 and they were all amazing. Finally, we had a fashion show with our partners' class. The girls wore such beautiful dresses, and the boys had a great catwalk too.
Okay, parents, that's all for our presentations from P1 and P2. Now we would like to present our final performance. Thank you so much for coming to see our presentations and performance. Bye.
Bye.
Wow, that's a great presentation from P1 and 2. Can we hear the applause again from them? Thank you for MC The Last Nares and Asanik for a wonderful presentation, term 1, 2, and 3. Your confidence and preparation truly showed in here.
To all parents of grade 1 and grade 2, we kindly remind you to visit the grade 6 exhibitions before proceeding to your children's classroom for in-class presentations. There is an exhibition in the first floor of our school from 9:50 until 10:30. You may visit the music presentations in the cafeteria, the ICT presentations at the main hall. There is also history presentations in the art room and science in the K2 room. At 10:20, there will be a live music performance by the Mercury. Kindly come to their booth and then watch the live presentations before proceeding to your children's classroom. You may leave this room for parents primary 1 and primary 2 for exhibitions, and following after going into the P1 and P2 class for in-class presentations. Thank you very much, parents, for your time. Have a great day.
Have a great day.
Di layar sebelah kiri ini menunjukkan exhibitions dari grade 6 di ruangan lobby. Ini adalah ICT presentations, di mana mereka menampilkan ICT programming untuk fire extinguisher trucks. Jadi mereka membuat sebuah rangkaian trucks yang dapat mematikan api. Itu ada di lantai 1 di lobby, di main hall. Untuk parents lower P1 dan P2 dipersilakan untuk hadir ke sana. Okay, welcome for parents of grade 3, grade 4, and grade 5 who have just returned from the in-class presentations and the exhibitions group visits.
Thank you for continued support and engagement in your children's learning journey.
Now, a special announcement about an exciting event coming up. Our grade 4 and 5 students who have joined the extracurricular dance program will perform now.
This energetic dance performance promises to be full life and spirit, something you certainly don't want to miss it.
Let's welcome them on stage.
슈퍼주니어는 원래 맨자만 빠진 이름하여 힘센 도리 슈퍼맨. Hey, let's stay like this. Bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. 내가 세상에서 하나밖에 없는 그룹에서 마치 그 춤을 추고 유니크한 앞조림을 할 때 세상 모든 요정들이 내게 반해 내게로 달려와 이 순간을 함께 즐겨볼까. 진지하게 조용하게 나를 사랑해준 사람들을 나는 감동시켜. 괜히 헛세 부리고 솔직하지 못하고 내게 그런 순간이라고는 없었다. 우린 규모도 최고 스케일도 최고 뭐든지 최고가 아니면 안돼. 슈퍼주니어는 원래 맨자만 빠진 이름하여 힘센 도리 슈퍼맨.
I go by the name of CL at 21. It's been a long time coming, but we here now. And we about to set the roof on fire, baby. You better get yours, 'cause I'm getting mine. coming, 다른 세상으로 지겹기만 한 고민은 이제 등을 지고 라라라라 다시 걷는 나의 컵노래로 하하하하 다시 널 비우지 못하도록 Now let's 춤을 춰 you wanna get down 보다 큰 꿈을 꿔 세상은 내 맘대로 다 할 수 있기에 큰 자유를 위해 tonight Special edition and your AI couldn't copy. I'm leaving clues in the fitting room and it's hot tea. No, I'm not thinking about no exes, no, they miss me. I got the whole room spinning like it's tipsy. Don't bars, take it to the chorus. Ooh, wanna rock with Jenny. Keep your head down, nails done like Jenny. Else got him obsessed like Jenny. Like Jenny. I think I really like Kenny. Haters, they don't really like Jenny. Cause they can never ever be Jenny. But have you ever met Jenny? Rock with Jenny. Keep your head down, nails done like Jenny. Else got him obsessed like But have you ever met Jenny? But have you ever met Jenny? It's Jenny.
All right, let's give them one more round of applause.
Woo! So pretty, so excited, so energetic for the dance extracurricular.
That was great. So, coming up next, we are pleased to invite our grade 3, grade 4, and grade 5 students to the stage for their IPC Student-Led Conference presentations.
Their topics are all about bright spark and footprints of the past.
Leading the presentations today are Ethan and Kathleen. Please give them your full attentions as they showcase their hard work and learning. Please welcome Ethan and Kathleen.
Good morning, parents of the primary 3, primary 4, and primary 5 students. Our beloved teachers, school principal, Ma'am Christina as a school founder and friends. Welcome to year 2025 Student-Led Conference.
Student-led conference is one of the major events in our beloved school, Peach Blossom Primary, because in this event, we will showcase the results of our studies throughout the 3 terms, started from the first term July last year.
Through this opportunity, we would like to thank our parents for their relentless support to our education and put us to where we are today. Next, we would like to thank our beloved teachers for patiently guiding us through the course of our lessons. Lastly, we would like to thank Ma'am Christina as a school founder for providing us a safe place to grow.
Today, the students of Primary 3, Primary 4, and Primary 5 will present their long dedicated work to the parents. Throughout the event, kindly remain silent and seated. Respectfully listen to the students' presentation as they have worked so much for this event.
Now, before we get to the presenters, we would like to talk about what we did in our entry point. So, in our entry point, we decided to do a role play about trains and play games with tickets made out of cardboard. So, we are going on to the presenters now. So, without any further ado, please welcome Primary 3 History Group, Sarah Aluna Wibisono and Patrick Kinan.
Hello and good morning, parents, teachers, and also friends. My name is Sarah, and this is my partner, Patrick Keenan. And today, we'll be going to present our IPC History Project Term 1. And the title of this project is Batavia on the Past. On the past, Batavia has only 2 train stations, and one in Mr. Cornelis, and the other is in Altstadt. Now, let me open the map. So, according to this map that was issued in late 1800s, Batavia was not like Jakarta that we know today. And I'm gonna take a few places as the view example. And the first place is Altstadt. On the past, Altstadt was used to be the governor's office of the Verenigde Oost-Indische Company, or we can call VOC, later became the East Indies Governor's Office. And our second place is Mr. Cornelis. Mr. Cornelis was used to be a village and a small city district. Our third place is Ancol and Tanjung Priok. Ancol and Tanjung Priok was used to be a swamp. Our last place is Kemayoran. In the past, Kemayoran was used to be a village. And the next part will be explained by my partner.
And now, in Jakarta, things has changed much. In the past, Altstadt was used to be the government office of VOC, but now Altstadt was no longer to be the government office of VOC. Altstadt now has become Kota Tua. Here in Kota Tua, we have 2 museums, which is the called Jakarta History Museum and Wayang Museum. And there is some train station too, which is the called Kota Tua train station. And there is a bank office and school too. In the past, Mr. Cornelis was used to be a village, but now Mr. Cornelis was no longer to be a village. Mr. Cornelis now has become Jatinegara. Here in Jatinegara, we have a train station, which is the called Jatinegara train station. And there is some hospital, housing area, and school too. And Ancol and Tanjung Priok will no longer to be a swamp because they already have their own train station. And in Ancol, we have beach, theme park, and luxurious homes. And Tanjung Priok now has become the biggest container harbor in Indonesia. And in Kemayoran, we have GICC, GEXPO, and luxurious homes. Fun fact about Kemayoran is, in 1945 until 1980, Kemayoran was used to be an airplane. The conclusion about this project is, train stations have their own surrounding areas. And the Duolingos we got from me and my partner Sarah is collaborator, because me and my partner Sarah helped together for this project to present for you parents.
Alright, thank you for listening and paying attention to our presentation. Goodbye!
Thank you for your presentation. What once was a rice field had then turned into an airport and lastly exhibition center.
So now we are going on to the next presenter, and these students will show us how a good bridge is designed. So without any further ado, please welcome Primary 3 Design, Technology and Innovation Group, Areta Eleanor and Verena Atalia.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. Hi, my name is Areta. I'm from Pitri Cairo.
And my name is Verna. I'm also from Pichi, Cairo.
Today, we're going to present our IPC project. The title is Building a Bridge for the Train. The goals of the project is to make a good design bridge for the train. What does a good bridge need to have? A good bridge need to have a reinforcement and a main structure or a floorboard. Without the reinforcement, the main structure will bend or broken because the reinforcement keep the main structure straight and not bend at all. And without the main structure, the train couldn't pass because there's no floorboard for the train could pass. So we're going to invite two parents to go to the stage and try the first bridge and the second bridge. We're going to invite Verna's dad
And Areta's mom.
Parents, we need your help to put one way to the top of the bridge and see if the bridge is broken or not. After we put one way to the top of the bridge, we'll see if the bridge is broken or not. After we put one way to the top of the bridge, we'll count until 3 and Mr. Ag is going to release the weight. And we're gonna count until 5 and see if the bridge is broken or not. Now, I'm going to count until 3, and Verna going to release the bridge.
Is it dangerous?
No.
No? Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Uncle, are you ready?
Not yet. Wait. Let me take a breath. Okay, go.
Are you ready?
Now, yes.
Verna going to release the weight. 1, 2, 3. That's
It's broken. That's all?
Auntie, now I want you to hold the edge of the bridge. Right now, Mr. Aegis is gonna put the weight on the bridge. And then after that, we're gonna count until 3, and then Arata is gonna let go of the weight. And then after that, we're gonna count until 5 and see if the bridge is broken or not. 1, 2, 3. Let's count together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, Verna going to explain why the first bridge is broken and the second bridge is not.
Because the first bridge doesn't have a reinforcement and the second bridge have a reinforcement. As Arata say, if there's a bridge without the reinforcement, the main structure will bend or cannot support the weight. And since the second bridge have a reinforcement, the main structure is able to hold the weight. In this project, we learn to be a collaborator because we work together to make this project. The difficulties of this project is to make a better reinforcement.
Parents, thank you so much. Now we can go back to your seat. Thank you.
Thank you for listening and paying attention. Bye.
Thank you for your presentation. So that was what it was. Those cages are going designed on the bridge was not for decoration, but it helps to keep it stable whenever weight is put on it. So now we are going to the next grade of Term 1 SLC, P4. So without any further ado, please welcome
Katiana,
Nora,
Ajat,
Gwen, and Gibran.
Good morning, teachers, parents, and friends. Today we would like to do a role play for you all. But first, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Nora. I'm from P4 Washington. And here are the rest. Here's Kati, Ajata,
Hi.
Gibran,
Hi.
and Gwen. We would like to start.
Wow. Hi, friends. What are you guys doing?
Hi Gwen, come here. We're doing our IPC project.
Wow, really? An IPC project? Then what is it about?
Well, Gibran, the IPC project is about history.
Well, what do you mean by history?
So, Gibran, we learned about how they tell time before and after the Roman invention.
Guys, what did you use to make this project? It looks interesting.
For this project, we used hard paper, scissors, glue, and crayon.
This project seems really hard, so are there any challenges in it?
There were a lot of challenges, but one of them was doing the research.
Then, what was it like? Well, the research was finding what people used before and after the railway invention.
How do people tell the time before railway's invention? I'm curious over here.
Well, Gwen, we have 3 examples: the sundial, water clock, and hourglass. I'm going to explain the sundial. The sundial works by casting a shadow on a marked surface.
So that means if you can't use the sundial if it's rainy or nighttime?
Yes,
What's this?
that's a water clock. It works by how much water is dripped down.
How about this one?
Oh, Ajata, let me explain this one to Gibran. So, Gibran, this is an hourglass. It works by sand pouring from one chamber to another.
The path might be difficult, so is there any problems with it?
Actually, yes, there was. There were a lot of challenges. One of them were when people wanted to go from a city to another city. They got confused because they had their own local time.
So how did they fix the problem?
They fixed the problem by making a standardized time called Greenwich Mean Time. It was made in the Royal Observatory Greenwich in London.
Why was it made in Greenwich and not in other places?
It was made in Greenwich because they had the 00 equator there.
What are these in the bottoms?
Well, Gwen, those are the benefits. There are 3: education, economics, and environmental. There are lots of educational benefits, but I'm going to tell you 2.
Fairness and consistency. For fairness, it's because when someone wants to start a test, the students could get it on time because they have the same time.
So what about consistency?
For consistency, it's so that school starts and ends at the same time.
Oh, Ajata, there's also some economical benefits. One of the examples of economical benefits is faster travel. It helps by making it easier to schedule when you needed to go from a city to another city by train.
Are there any more? Actually, Gwen, yes, there is one more. It's environmental benefits. Two of the benefits of environmental are reduce pollution. Let me tell you why. It reduces pollution because trains nowadays use electricity, but in the old days they used wood and fire, causing smoke to go to the air and pollute it. And for the second one, reduced carbon emissions, it's the same.
Are there any goals you aim for this project?
Oh, Gibran, the goals we aim for this project is to learn how people told time before and after the railway invention.
No, not that. I meant the IPC learning goals.
Oh, the IPC learning goals? There were two IPC learning goals. There were collaborator and communicator.
Why?
Well, it's because we collaborated doing this project and we communicated while doing the research.
Wow, that's impressive. May I join your guys' group?
May I join you guys making the project also?
Yeah, sure. Only if you can collaborate and help us during this project. Come on, let's go. Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed this role play.
My glasses fell. Thank you for your inspiring roleplay, Katiana, Nora, Ajad, Gwen, and Gibran.
So now we will go on to the next P4 presenter. So without any further ado, please welcome Sister Oswald, Sharon, and Geoffrey Bakara.
Supposed to be in the middle. Okay. No. Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends.
Today, we would like to present our IBC Geography Term 1 project. But before we present, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Peter. I'm from P4 Washington.
My name is Zayon from P4 Wellington.
My name is Sharon. I'm from P4 Wellington.
The IPC topic of this project is All Aboard, and the name of this project is Famous Railway Maps.
The goal of this project is to know railways and famous landmarks all over the world.
The research that we did is researching about the stations, trains, data of the station, scenery, and the famous landmarks.
Now we would like to explain those three stations. The first one is Vancouver to Calgary. The name of the train stations are Vancouver Pacific Central Station and Benov Station in Calgary. The name of the train is Rocky Mountaineer. Rocky Mountaineer is a luxury train that provides scenic journeys to the Canadian Rocks and the American Southwest. The length of the track is 1,200 kilometers. The length of the journey is 48 hours, and the shortest time of the journey is 2.5 hours.
The next station is Sydney Central Station to Perth Station. The name of the train is Indian Pacific. Indian Pacific is an international train service in Australia. The length of the journey is 342 kilometers, and the time of the journey is 65 hours, and the shortest time of the journey is 48 hours.
And the last one is Moscow to Vladivostok. The name of the stations are Yaroslavsky Station to Vladivostok Station. The name of the train is Trans-Siberia. Trans-Siberia is the world's longest railway, connecting from Moscow in European Russia to Vladivostok in the Russian Far East. The length of the track is 9,289 kilometers. The length of the journey is 7 days, and the shortest time of the journey is 11 to 12 hours. The challenge of this project is when we research the stations. It was hard for us because there were so many station options to choose. And the way to overcome this problem is by discussing with our friends to choose the most famous stations. And we chose these 3 stations because they have their own unique characteristic, such as the scenery and the famous landmarks.
Since my friend has said that each of the stations has their own scenery and famous landmarks, now we would like to tell you the scenery of each train station and the landmarks. The scenery from Vancouver to Calgary is mountains and lakes, and the famous landmarks are Sofia Opera and Ballet, Bend of Gondola, and Capilano Suspension Bridge.
Next station is Perth Station to Sydney Central Station. The scenery is deserts and farms. The famous landmarks are Sydney Opera House and the Three Sisters.
The last one is Moscow to Vladivostok. The scenery is forests and lakes, and the shortest and the famous landmarks that the train has passed are Lake Baikal and Harbin City.
What we have learned from this project is about the train stations, the trains, and the famous landmarks.
The IPC learning goals is communicator and collaborator because we collaborate to make this project and we communicate during the research to make the data.
That is all for our project. Thank you for listening. We hope you learned something.
Bye.
Oh, we're absolutely doomed. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Thank you for your presentation. So now we are going to the last grade of Term 1 SLC P5.
The subject of this project is history, and the title is Technological Developments in Trains. Please welcome Megan and Kiera.
Go.
Good morning, my honored parents, teachers, and beloved friends. We are very honored to have all of you gathered in today's beautiful morning. But first, we would like to introduce ourselves. Hi everyone, my name is Megan from P5 London, and this is my partner.
Hi everyone, my name is Kiara and I'm from P5 Ottawa. And today we are going to present our History IPC project Term 1. The topic is Technological
Development in Trains. Hey Kiara, can you please tell the audience about the 5 different types of train that we learned?
Yes, of course I can, Megan. The 5 different types of trains that we learned are steam train, diesel train, high-speed train, electric train, and maglev train.
Thank you, Kiara. Now, me and Kiara would like to tell you about the research that we did about the high-speed train.
Number 1, the high-speed train was used commercially in 1st October 1964. Number 2, the high-speed train was used in Japan, Tokyo. Number 3, the high-speed train allows people to spend more time at their travel destination.
Number 4, the top speed of the high-speed train is 320 kilometers per hour or 199 miles per hour. Number 5, high-speed trains can be a sustainable mode of transportation and are highly energy efficient. Number 6, the main use of the high-speed train is for passengers and long trips.
Wow, Megan, you did really good at explaining the research.
Thank you, Kiara.
But Megan, I don't think the audience know how a high-speed train looks like. So Megan, can you please show the example of how a high-speed train may look like?
Of course, Kiara. This is the example of how a high-speed train may look like.
Thank you, Megan. Now we are going to tell you the reasons and the impacts of the high-speed train.
I would like to tell you the reasons why people or scientists developed the high-speed train. Number 1, the high-speed train significantly reduced travel time, which can make rail travel an alternative to air and car travel. Number 2, faster and more efficient rail connections by facilitating trade, tourism, and business. Number 3, there is a growing public demand for fast, reliable, and comfortable transportation with many options.
Now I'm going to tell you the impacts of the high-speed train. Number 1, the high-speed train can shorten travel times. It can make long-distance travel shorter. Number 2, decrease traffic congestion. This will help reduce traffic, travel stress, and many more. And lastly, number 3, technological advancement and innovation. The development of the high-speed rail technology has gave an improvement for transportation.
Kiara, can you tell the audience about the goal of this project?
Yes, actually I can, Megan. The goal of this project is to explore on how train technology has developed over time, from early steam locomotives to modern high-speed trains.
From this project, we have learned about the reasons and the impacts of the high-speed train and the 5 different characteristics of the 5 different types of train.
Well, unfortunately, our presentation has come to an end.
We hope that all of you can get more information from our presentation. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Have a best day. And
We hope to see you next time. Bye.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation.
So now we will go on to the last presenter of Term 1 SLCs. The subject is about geography and the title is Railroad Construction Plan. So without any further ado, please welcome Shakila and Queen.
Good morning, my beloved parents, teachers, and friends. My name is Shakila.
My name is Queen, and I'm both from P5 Ottawa.
Today, me and my lovely friend will present our IPC project presentation, Term 1, entitled Railroad
Construction Plan.
The subject is geography. But first of all, Quinn, do you still remember our activity we did before we made our project?
Yes, of course I do, Shakila. We did a short role play that consists 4 players in the role play.
Yes, you're right. There were railway owner, engineer, wildlife protector, and local residents. Our company has a plan to build a new railway line that will connect one town to another town. We have 2 proposed routes that our engineers create. The first design proposes a route that passes through the forest and near some villages. This will increase the cost. It ensures that Let me repeat. Our company has planned to build a new railway line that will connect one town to another town. We have 2 proposed routes that our engineers created. The first design proposes a route that passes through the forest and near some villages. We have to cut down some trees, but it will
Reduce construction
But
costs.
it will reduce construction costs and time significantly. The second design proposes a route that avoids the forest and stays far away from the villages. This will increase the cost. It ensures that the natural habitat remains untouched, and it minimizes destruction through the local communities. Well, now my friend Quinn, as the owner of the railway company, will deliver a speech. The situation is about we have to choose between a tunnel or a bridge.
Thank you, Shakila. Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I would like to announce a very important issue facing our community, whether to build a bridge or a tunnel. Now, this decision will create a huge impact on our lives, so let's think carefully about it. First, let's consider the bridge. A bridge would be a quick and easy way for people to cross the river. It would also be convenient for people and vehicles to travel back and forth. They can see the amazing view of the river, and it also might be a popular spot for people to hang out. However, there are also some downsides to building a bridge. It might be expensive to build and maintain. Strong winds or heavy rains might make it dangerous for people to cross the river using a bridge. It might also disturb the natural ecosystem of the river and its surroundings. Now let's talk about the tunnel. A tunnel would be a safer option than a bridge, especially during bad weather. It also wouldn't disturb the natural ecosystem of the river and its surroundings, but it might be dark and possibly scary for some people. We would need to make sure that the tunnel is well lit and safe for people to use. After carefully considering both options, I believe that building a tunnel is the safest decision we have for our community. It is safer and more environmental friendly. And I believe by working together, we can make the best decision for our future. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Gwen, for delivering the speech.
You're welcome, Shakila. Oh, right. Shakila, what is this project for?
This is a supporting project made by our fellow friends.
Oh, I see. They used a bridge for our fellow townsfolk to cross the river.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, right. I forgot one thing. Shakila, do you still remember the goal of this project?
Yes, the goal of the project is students can explore how railway developments affects natural ecosystems, including
deforestation, habitat destruction, and lastly is pollution. Well, I think that will be all of our IPC project presentation for today. Thank you for listening, and I hope you get some new knowledge. Have a good day.
A blessed day.
Bye!
Thank you for your presentation. So now we will go on to the next term of SLC, Term 2. So let's welcome the MC. So without any further ado, please welcome Sawa and Hansen.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. Welcome to our Student Mud Conference 2025 with the theme Bright Sparks.
Now we're going to accompany you as well as you explore the incredible work from the P3 to P5 students. But first, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Hansen and this is my friend Sawa. Thank you for being here to celebrate our learning journey in Term 2.
To start this term, we had some entry point activities to know what we will be learning in this term. We watched 2 short movies and what would happen if there was no electricity.
Yeah, if there's no electricity, many important things we use every day like lights, fridges, and computers might stop working. They can make things really difficult depending on how long the electricity is out and how many places are affected. After that, we played some fun games related to electricity.
And that's what we did during the entry point. Now let's move on to the presentations. Starting from the P4 students, they will present 2 subjects, Design and Technology and Science. They learn and explore the topic about electricity.
Now let's get ready for our first presenters with their science presentation. Give them a big round of applause. Please welcome Arthur, Nesha, and Giselle.
Good afternoon,
Friends, today we're gonna present our IPC Term 2 Science project. But before we present, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Nisha. I'm from P4 Washington.
My name is Giselle. I'm from P4 Wellington.
My name is Arthur and I'm from P4 Wellington.
In this project, the topic is Bright Sparks, and the title of this project is Circuits and Electricity. And the purpose of this project is to know how electricity works in different types of circuits.
Before we make this project, we do a research. So in the research, we do an experiment. We test the batteries, wires, and the lamps. For the batteries, we use a lower and high volt. For the lower volt, it will be not work. And for the high volt, it will be explode. For the wires, We use a longer or shorter wires and it will be not work. For the lamps, we use two different lamps. The first one is non-usually bulbs. The second one is the LED lamps.
The material we use to make this project is batteries, wires, duct tape, lamps, aluminum foils, and switch. And for the decorations, we use cardboards and others.
In this project, we have two circuits, series circuit and parallel circuit. For series circuit, it goes on one flow. So if I put another bulb, the light will be dimmer. It's because they share the energy. And if one of the bulbs are broken or turned off, the other one will turn off too. It's because the flow is blocked. Oh my God, no. Oh. Next is the parallel circuit. For parallel circuit, it goes on more than one flow. So if I put another bulb, the light will be dimmer. It's because they have their own, the light won't be dimmer. It's because they have their own energy. And if one of the bulbs are broken or turned off, the other one will still be on. It's because they have their own flow. The electrical units of this project are volts, amps, and watts. Volts is like the push of electricity.
Amps is the amount of energy that is used in the flow of electricity.
What is the power that bulbs need?
And while making this project, we encountered a problem, which was twisting the wires to the switch. And why it became a problem? It was because that the wires was easily untangled from the switch, which became the problem. And how we overcome this problem is to keep trying until the bulbs or lamps work.
Now I will tell you what we have learned in this project. What we have learned in this project is knowing how electricity works in different types of circuits and building the different types of circuits and the three electrical units.
The IPC learning goal of this project is communicator and collaborator. It's because we communicate together to make this project and we collaborate as a group to make this project together.
I think that's all for today's presentation. Thank you for listening. We hope you learned something. Bye. Wow, what a great presentation. We can learn so many things, like how to connect different materials such as light bulbs, wires, and batteries to make the electricity work. What do you think, Hansen?
You're right, Sawa. The project and presentation were amazing. From them, we also learned about the types of electric circuits, such as series and parallel circuits. Now what's the next project? I heard they built something related to electricity.
Alright, Hansen. The next presentation will be the design and technology presentation. And as we all know, there are two types of circuits. So they use those circuits to light up their modeled houses and finish up with some rooms and furniture inside.
Wow, that must be interesting. Let's invite them now. Please welcome James, Nanda, and Sylvan.
Good morning, teachers and friends. Today we are going to present our Term 2 Design and Technology project. But before that, we're going to introduce ourselves. My name is Sylvan and I'm from P4 Wellington.
I'm Nanda from P4 Washington.
And my name is James from P4 Wellington.
Now, my friend James is going to tell you the purpose of the project.
The purpose of this project is to make a model house with electricity.
To make this project, we use shoebox, shiny papers, some furnitures, batteries, wires, switch, and bulb.
The research activity in this project is to make parallel and series circuits and how to put parallel circuits in a model house. As you can see, we have two floors, the toilet and the bedroom. That's why we use parallel circuits, because if we use series and we turn on one switch, both of the bulb will turn on. But if we use parallel and we turn on one switch, only one bulb will turn on.
And also, while making this project, we faced through some challenges. The challenges that we faced through is to connect the elements of electricity, which are batteries, wires, switch, and bulb. We had a problem connecting the wires because there are two parts of wires, positive and negative. If we connect the positive to the negative wire, the energy won't flow correctly, so the bulb will not turn on. How to overcome is to connect the positive to the positive and negative to the negative, so the energy will flow correctly and the bulb will turn on.
What we have learned in this project is to make a model house with parallel circuits and working lights.
And also, during this project, we achieved some IPC learning goals. They are communicator and collaborator, because in this project, we collaborated with each other and communicated while doing that.
And that is all for our presentation. Thank you for listening. We hope you learned something. Bye.
Wow, what a fascinating presentation. They made the project really interesting and made it very well, right, Hansen?
Of course, Sawa. The project and presentation were excellent. From them, we learned how they connected the circuits in their model houses. It was really interesting. What's next, Sawa? I think we should move on to the next grade's project presentation.
Alright, Hansen, the next presentation will be from the P5 students. They will present two subjects, geography and science. It's not quite same as the previous one because they learn about electromagnetics.
Wow, that sounds interesting. Without any further ado, please welcome Josetta and Josh.
Good morning, my beloved parents, teachers, and friends. I'm pretty sure most of you already know about what electromagnetic is, but for some of you who don't, we are going to be explaining about electromagnetic. But before that, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Josh and I'm from P5 London.
Hello, my name is Josepha and I'm from P5 London. Today, we'd like to present our IPC project, Term 2, which called electromagnetic. Before we do our research, we have to learn and understand what is magnet, conductor, and insulator.
In that case, Josetta, do you know what a magnet is?
Yes, of course. A magnet is a material object that produces a magnetic field.
I was also wondering if you knew what a conductor is?
Yes, I do, Josh. A conductor is a substance or material that allows electricity flows through it. For example is brass, copper, and wire. Now Josh, do you know what insulator is?
Yes, an insulator is a material or an object that does not easily allow heat, electricity, light, or sound to pass through it. The examples are air, cloth, and rubber.
Now let's go back to the electromagnet itself. Josh, what is electromagnet?
Electromagnet is a soft metal core made into a magnet by the passage of electric current through the coil surrounding it. And Josetta, can you explain on how we make electromagnetic?
Yes, of course. Electromagnetic can be created by wrapping a wire around the iron and run current through the wire.
And Josetta, can you also explain to all of us about what the electromagnetic graph is?
Sure. Well, it depends on the power of the battery and the number of the coils. For example is, if you wrap around 40 number of coils, you might only can track around 10 number of paper clips. If you wrap around 60 number of coils, you might only can track around 20 number of paper clips. Now Josh, can you demonstrate how to make electromagnet?
Of course. The materials we need are batteries, nail, copper wire, and paper clips. First, We wrap the nail as much as you can using the copper wire, then we tape its edges on the edges of the battery. After a few seconds, it should heat up, and you put the paper clips onto the nail, and it should form electromagnetic.
Now, Josh, do you know what the goal of the project is?
The goal of this project is to know and understand about the relationship between electricity and magnetism, and to also know how the electrical wire can create an electrical current.
I think that's all for our presentation for today, and I hope you understand all about the electromagnetic things. And thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Wow, what a great presentation. We learned so many things like how to make electromagnetic by wrapping a wire on an iron nail and connecting the ends of the wire with batteries, which makes a magnetic flow when electricity flows.
Right, Sawa. The project and presentation were really cool. Anyway, I heard the next project is about geography, and it's about the different ways electricity is generated.
Really? I'm so excited too. Let's invite them now. Please welcome Manuel and Corinne.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. My name is Corinne, and I'm from P5 London.
And my name is Manuel from P5 Tower.
And today we are going to present our IPC Geography Term 2 project entitled The Different Ways Electricity is Generated. But first, Manuel, do you still remember the 6 sources on how to generate electricity?
Yes, I still remember, Corinne. So the 6 ways on how electricity is generated is solar energy, wind energy, hydro energy, nuclear energy, natural gas energy, and the last is coal.
Wow, that was an impressive answer, Manuel. Now, from the 6 sources that you have mentioned, which one is the best and worst resource, and will you tell us why?
Yes, Corinne. So the best resources from all the 6 resources is the solar energy, because solar energy is applied in a large amount, and solar energy is very clean to use. And the worst resources from all the 6 resources is the coal energy, because coal energy can produce more carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide can make pollution. Now, and of course, pollution are bad for the environment, and coal is not very clean to use.
Wow, that was a great answer, Manuel. Now moving on to our presentation, our teacher assigned 5 groups, and each group was assigned a country to research on how they generate their electricity. We chose the country Russia and how they generate their electricity. Russia is a part of both Europe and Asia. Russia includes taigas, tundras, mountains, deserts, steep ecosystems, and more. Russia also features rich natural resources.
In our research of Russia, we found that Russia built some of the biggest power plant in the country. So Russia built the hydropower plant, wind power plant, natural gas power plant, coal power plant, and they also built the nuclear power plant. Russia built the hydropower plant to make renewable energy and to utilize its vast water resources for electricity generation. And Russia built the nuclear power plant to generate renewables with large cost of electricity but with low gas emission.
Russia uses nuclear power plant as their main resource to generate electricity. The main reasons why they use nuclear power plant is because of climate goals and because it's a strategic way to use nuclear.
We also found the main reason why Russia built the hydropower plant. So Russia built the hydropower plant to make renewable water resources. And the goals of this project is to identify and know various resources of electricity generation, including the renewable and non-renewable energy.
That's it for our presentation, and I hope you've learned something from us. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.
wonderful presentation. Let's give a big round of applause to the presenters. Sawa, I think we're done with the P5 presentations. Now we need to move on to the next grades. The next grade's presentation. They will talk about conductors and how to save electricity. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, Hanson, me too. Do you think they'll have a testing tool related to conductors?
I'm not sure. They said it's about a conductivity test board. Let's invite the presenters and find out. Please welcome Edward, Alesha, and Kenichi.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends.
Hi, my name is Alesha. I'm from Pitri, Cairo.
Hi, my name is Edward. I am from Pitri, Brasilia. And this is my friend Kenichi. He is also from Pitri, Brasilia.
Today we are going to present our IPC project term 2. The title is the Conductivity Test Board. Now I will tell you what is the goals of this project. The goals of this project is to know what materials that allow electricity to pass and don't allow electricity to pass. Now I will tell you what is conductor and insulator. Conductor is the materials that allow electricity to pass, if insulator to block electricity to pass.
So this is the electrical circuit board. This board tells us the working principle, and this board tells us how electricity works. So electricity works from the positive through cables to the LED bulb and go back to the negative. This called there is the open circuit. So at that moment, the LED bulb doesn't turn on because there's an open circuit. In the open circuit, there's a gap. So we need a conductive material to close the open circuit. So the electricity works from the positive through cable to the conductive material like a bridge through the LED bulb and go back to the negative. This called the closed circuit.
Now we go to the circuit of conductivity test board. We're going to call one parents to test 3 materials into this conductivity test board. Before that, if the LED bulb is turning on, that means the item is an electric conductor. If the LED bulb is remain off, that means sorry, let me repeat. If the LED bulb is remain off, that means the item is an electric insulator. So please welcome my mom. Mom, we need help you to test. Sorry, let me repeat. Mom, we need help you to test 3 materials into this conductivity test board. We're gonna see and learn the item that allow electricity to pass or prevent electricity to pass. Now please choose the materials.
Look auntie, the LED bulb doesn't turn on because the stick is made out of wood, and wood is an insulator.
Look auntie, the LED bulb is turned on because the scissor is made from metal and metal is a conductor.
Please don't close my face. How about this or rubber? No.
Look, Mom, the LED bulb is remain off because the eraser is made out of rubber and rubber is an insulator. Thank you, Mom, to come into our presentation.
Now I will tell you the other items that we tried to the conductivity test board. First, pencil lead. Pencil lead is a conductor.
Next is iron scissor. Iron scissor is a conductor.
Next is the wooden pencil. The wooden pencil is an insulator.
Second, bandage. Bandage is an insulator.
And then the fourth is the fifth is iron watch. Iron watch is a conductor.
Next is screw. Screw is a conductor.
Now, cable. Cable is a conductor.
And the last one, coin. Coin is a conductor.
Now I will tell you the conclusion of this project. The conclusion one is from the test we learned about that materials made from copper conduct and metal and allow electricity to pass.
Conclusion 2 is from the test we learned that objects made out of wood, wool, and plastic insulate the electricity to pass and don't allow the LED bulb to turn on.
The learning goals of this project is a collaborator. Why I choose collaborator? Because me and my group is working together to make this conductivity test board.
Thank you for listening and paying attention to our presentation. Hope you learn and like our presentation. Bye!
Wow, what a wonderful presentation. So we learned and saw a conductivity test board is a simple testing tool to know if an item can conduct electricity or not. Right, Hanson?
Of course, Sawa. It was incredible. I also learned that several conductor materials include metal objects such as copper, aluminum, iron, gold, and silver because they let electricity flow through them easily.
That's great, son. Now let's move on to the next presentation. It's an international presentation. They will tell us how to save electricity.
That must be cool. Okay, without any further ado, please welcome Louisa and Orville.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. Hi, my name is Orville. This is my partner, Gundis. Today, we are going to present our IPC International Project Term 2. The title is How to Save Electricity. The goals of the project is to promote other people to save electricity more often. In this project, we have learned how to save the electricity from electronic devices. In this project, we have encountered some difficulties, which are coloring and remembering the information on how to save electricity. Now, my partner will explain what is vampire electricity.
Vampire electricity is like you turning off an electronic device, but the electronic device is still taking some energy. So we made a table for 10 electronic devices to show you on how to save electricity on them. Number 1, refrigerator. Don't open it for too long because later the thermostat will go higher, which means it's gonna go hotter. Number 2, phone. Turn on battery saver mode. Number 3, laptop. Turn it off after you're done using it. Number 4, light bulb. Turn it off when it's not dark. Number 5, fan. Pull the cables off when it's not hot. Number 6, AC. Use a fan or turn it off when it's not hot because later you'll be just wasting electricity. Number 7, TV.
Turn it off after you're done using it. Number 8, speaker. Pull the cables off after you're done using it. Number 9, microphone. Turn the microphone off. Number 10, mosquito racket. Turn it off. Now some of our friends also saved electricity. Kason saved electricity by turning off his fan when he's not hot. Kathleen saved electricity by turning off her electric fan when she is outside. Abigail Jofanka saved electricity by turning off her cell phone after she's done playing games.
Scarlett saved electricity by turning off her LED bulb when she is done using it. And finally, Edward saved electricity by turning off his fan when he is done using it.
In this project, we have accomplished 2 of our IPC. Let me repeat. In this project, we have accomplished 2 of our IPC learning goals, which is respectful and thinker. For respectful, we need to be respectful during making this project.
And thinker, we made some creative ideas during this project.
Thank you for listening and paying attention to our presentation. Bye!
Wow, what a great presentation. We can learn so many things, like how to save electricity by turning off our devices after used.
Exactly, Sawa. We can also learn how to save electricity by turning off devices we don't use anymore.
Hanson, I think that's all for term 2 presentation.
Yes, Sawa. Let's move on to the next term.
You mean by term 3?
Of course, Sawa. Let's call the MC for term 3.
Please welcome Denika from Primary 5.
Good morning, respected parents, teachers, and dear friends. My name is Denika, and I'm from P5 Ottawa. And I'm truly honored to become the master ceremony of this Group 3 students at conference. It's so great to see everyone here gathered to celebrate the hard work and learning from term 1 until term 3 that we have accomplished. Now, let me take you into an exciting journey as we explore a fascinating topic from our term 3 lessons, footprints from the past. Parents, did you know the word dinosaurs actually comes from the Greek language? It's actually derived from 2 Greek words, Deinos, meaning terrible, and Sauros, meaning lizard. So the name dinosaurs actually means terrible lizard. Though in reality, dinosaurs were far more than just lizards. They were diverse and fascinating creatures that shaped the earth in ways we are still learning about today. I hope you enjoy this journey into the past and the world of dinosaurs as we share what we have learned. Let's dive into our discoveries together. Now, to begin our journey through the prehistoric world, we would like to invite our first presenters from Primary 5. So please welcome Atskia and Rhea from Grade 5.
Good morning, my dear parents, teachers, and my fellow friends. My name is Rena from P5 Ottawa, and this is my lovely partner.
Hello everyone, my name is Ira and I'm from P5 London. We both are really glad to see you all on this beautiful morning today. In this morning, we would like to present our IPC project, Term 3, about the characteristics of different dinosaurs' body as quoted cards. But before that, me and Rhea would like to do a quick question and answer session.
Ira, can you state us some fun facts about dinosaurs?
Of course, Rhea. Did you know that dinosaurs are actually reptiles? They also once lived in an era called the Mesozoic era.
That's really interesting, Ira. But do you think our fellow audience knows about the characteristics of the Triceratops body?
I don't think so. Shall I tell them?
Yes, of course.
Well, the Triceratops have a bunch of characteristics of their own body, but today I'll be telling 3 of them. Number 1, thick skin. Like every other dinosaur, Triceratops have really thick skin. It can help protect them from getting bitten or getting scratched. Number 2, strong muscular body. The Triceratops' strong and muscular body makes it difficult for other predators to attack. Number 3, 3 sharp horns. The Triceratops have 3 sharp horns. 2 of them are placed on top of its eye and are really long, and the rest are slightly shorter and are placed on top of its nose. It is used for protecting or defending themselves. Well, Rhea, I have heard of this dinosaur. It's called the Stegosaurus. Just by the name, I could tell that the characteristics would be really interesting. So, would you mind telling me and the audience about them?
Yes, of course. The Stegosaurus had 17 large bony plates along its back that are used for intimidation, temperature regulation, and to put on defense display for predators such as Allosaurus. The Stegosaurus also had 4 sharp spikes along its tail that are used for intimidation, sharp spikes along its tail that could swing powerfully and attack or even kill other predators. The Stegosaurus was huge. It went up to 9 meters and weighed 5 tons.
That's really interesting, Rhea. But I think I may have forgotten. What do you think we have done with all these fun and interesting information?
We made a quartet game, remember, Ira? Shall we tell the audience how to play quartet?
Ooh, sounds fun, of course.
In this game, you will need 2 or more players to start the game.
The second step to play quartet is to select one set of cards. One set of cards consists of 4 cards with the same topic.
The last step is the person who gets the most set of cards will win the game. Easy, right?
Actually, yeah. Now that I've understand, it's actually really easy to play quartet.
But I have a question for you, Ira. Why do you think games help us learn?
Well, some kids would enjoy playing games more than learning, so why not combine them together to make them more easier and more funner for them to learn?
Yes, that's right. Some kids will prefer games over learning, so if we combine them, it'll make learning easier and funner for them to memorize.
The goal of this project presentation is for other students to know the characteristics, the diets, and the habitats of different types of dinosaurs.
And to know how each dinosaur adapted in their own habitat. I think that's all for our presentation. Have a nice day, have a blessed day. Goodbye.
Thank you, Atsuki and Rhea, for your wonderful presentation. Next, for our second project in grade 5, Design and Technology presentation. We are proud to invite our fellow friends, Lintang and Kenzie, to the stage.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. Today, me and my partner are going to present our project. The theme is Design and Technology, how to make a model of a dinosaur. The topic is footprints from the past. Before we start, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Kenzie from P5 Ottawa.
And my name is Lintang from P5 London.
Lintang, how did the animals and plants change over time?
Animals and plants change with time to fit their environment. It's called evolution.
Now, me and my partner Lintang are going to tell several key adaptations to survive the environment better. The dinosaur I'm going to explain is the Ankylosaurus. First, armored body. Its armored body, a large spiky shell covering its head, back, and tail, is a powerful weapon to defend itself from predators. 2. Club-like tail. Its club-like tail, a large spiky tail made of fused vertebrae, is a powerful weapon to defend itself from predators. Third, low wide body. Its low center of gravity made it difficult for predators to flip it over, ensuring its back remains its main defense. 4. Small leaf-shaped teeth. Its small leaf-shaped teeth are used to eat strong plants. Lastly, strong limbs. Strong limbs were used to forage for food.
Now I'm going to talk about Tyrannosaurus Rex, T-Rex for short. First, its strata teeth and strong jaw makes a good scavenger. Second, its strong jaw. Its strong jaw is also small, can smell out mates or prey nearby. Its binocular vision helps it hunt to its environment. Its legs could reach a speed of 12 to 25 miles an hour or 20 to 40 kilometers an hour. Its hands are small but strong, and they're used to grip on prey or hold hold onto mates in reproduction. If you're an adult, you know what that means. Its tail helps it balance when moving or turning. Its snake-like skin prevents it from injuries. From injuries. Now tell about the model. This is the model. It could be in any type of dinosaur, but we chose the Spinosaurus and the Carcharodontosaurus. These names are pretty difficult to pronounce. The main materials is paint, clay, scrapped or used paper, tissue, and fox glue. Or don't forget with tape.
Now, this project might look easy, but it's not as easy as you thought. It takes hard work and patience.
Now I'm going to tell about the opinion of the hard part and the easy parts. The easy parts are sculpting using the clay, printing the whole thing, taping the whole model, and gluing the tissue so it doesn't break easily.
And in our opinion, the hard part is to use the scrap paper and sculpt it into a dinosaur.
Now I'm going to tell about the goal. The goal is for us to explore different materials and apply to the design process, include planning, sketching,
and assembling the model while solving challenges related to proportion, balance, and structure.
I think that's all for our presentation. Have a nice day. Have a blessed day. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Lintang and Kenzie, for that fantastic presentation. Now, we would like to welcome our friends from grade 3 to present their projects. So please welcome Adisti Dahayu, Gania Ocean, and Altaris Prayata Alat.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. Hi, my name is Ataris.
My name is Adisti. And hi, my name is Gania.
Today, we're going to present our IPC Term 3 project. The title is The Mesozoic Era Book. The goal of the project is to learn the era when dinosaurs once walked the earth. The Dino Era, also known as the Mesozoic Era, started 252 million years ago. It was divided into 3 pre-eras, the Triassic, the Jurassic, and the Cretaceous. First is the Triassic. The Triassic started 252 and ended 201 million years ago. It lasted about 51 million years. The condition of the earth was dry, a bit rainy, distinct, and large red deserts. I'm gonna give you some example of dinosaurs in the Triassic. First is the Coloradisaurus. The Coloradisaurus was an omnivore. It ate meat and plant. The Coloradisaurus was a prosauropod. It was 4 meters long as a car. The Coloradisaurus lived about 221 until 210 million years ago. The fossil was found in Argentina. Next is the Melanorosaurus. The Melanorosaurus was an omnivore. It ate meat and plant. The Melanorosaurus was a large sauropod. It was 12 meters long as a bus. The Melanorosaurus was one of the earliest sauropods in the Mesozoic era. It lived about 227 until 221 million years ago. The fossil was found in South Africa. The Triassic ended because of toxic gas from extreme volcanic activities and climate changes.
The next era is called Jurassic. Jurassic started 201 until 145 million years ago. The earth condition during the Jurassic era is more lusher and wetter than the Triassic. The examples of the dinosaur is Emausaurus. Emausaurus was an herbivore. It was the size of a car. Emausaurus was an armored dinosaur, and the fossil was found in Germany. Emausaurus lived 205 until 202 million years ago. The next examples of the dinosaur is Phycanodon. Phycanodon was a herbivore. It was the size of a car. Phycanodon was a sauropod. Sauropod means have long neck, 4 legs, and herbivore. The fossil was 405 until 202 million years ago. The Jurassic ended because of Pangea broke up, toxic gas released from volcanic activities, and climate changes. The third and final era is the Cretaceous era. The Cretaceous era started 145 until 66 million years ago. The Cretaceous era was the best era for a dinosaur to live. That's why a lot of the big and also a lot of the famous dinosaurs are from this era. Now I will show you 2 examples of dinosaurs from the Cretaceous era. The first example is the Afrovenator. This dinosaur was a carnivore. It ate meat. The Afrovenator was 9 meters long, almost as long as a bus. The Afrovenator lived around 132 until 121 million years ago, and its fossil was found in Nigeria. The second example is the Alioramus. This dinosaur was a carnivore. It ate meat. The Alioramus was a large theropod, and it was 6 meters long as a cargo truck. The Alioramus lived around 71 until 66 million years ago, and its fossil was found in Mongolia. The reasons the Cretaceous era ended were because of the Chicxulub asteroid that crashed into the Gulf of Mexico, causing a huge tsunami, and also toxic gas from volcanic activities and temperatures dropping. The learning goal we gained in this project is collaborator. We gained collaborator because we work together to practice to present this project. Thank you for listening to our presentation. Bye!
Thank you, friends from grade 3 for your wonderful presentation. Next, for the next presentation who will be presented by grade 3. So please welcome Celsia Greta and Reinhard Manurung.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. Hi, my name is Greta, and this is Reinhard. We are from Petri, Brasilia. Today, we're going to present our IPC Term 3 project. The title is Paleontologist, the Who Unearthed the Big Bad Lizard. The purpose of this project is to learn about the paleontologists that discovered the dinosaur fossils from a long time ago. We have 6 paleontologists here. The first paleontologist is Joseph Fernando Bonaparte. Joseph Fernando Bonaparte was born on 14 June 1928 and passed away on the 18th of February 2020. He was Argentinian and had over 100 discoveries. His most famous discoveries were the Argentinosaurus, Carnotaur, and the Amargasaurus. The next paleontologist is Othniel Charles Marsh. Othniel Charles Marsh was born on the 29th of October 1831 and passed away on the 18th of March 1899. He was a U.S. citizen and had over 500 discoveries. His most famous discoveries were the Stegosaurus, Triceratops, Allosaurus, Apatosaurus, and the Diplodocus.
The next paleontologist is Friedrich Richard von Euningen. Friedrich Richard von Euningen was born on 1879 and passed away in 1969. He made 70 discoveries. His most famous one were the Silophysis, the Plateosaurus, the Grassosaurus, and the Alticosaurus. He helped other people to know about the evolution of dinosaurs.
The next paleontologist is Hermann von Meyer. Hermann von Meyer was born on 1801 and passed away on 1869. He was German and had over 50 discoveries. He discovered Archaeopteryx, a transitional fossil of dinosaurs, birds. This opens up possibilities that dinosaurs might have evolved into birds. And he was the pioneer of German paleontology. The next paleontologist is Cao Cixin. Cao Cixin was born on April 1935 and passed away on June 21st, 2012. He was Chinese and contributed a lot to dinosaur diversity in Asia. His most famous discoveries were the Omesaurus, Chalingosaurus, Yangchuanosaurus, Dilophosaurus, and the Sinraptor.
The last paleontologist is Barnum Brown. Barnum Brown was born on 1873 and passed away in 1963. He makes 600 discoveries, most famous one for the Allosaurus, Cretaceous, Ankylosaurus, and Albertosaurus.
The learning goals we achieve in this project is collaborator and resilient. For collaborator, we work together when we want to create this project. And for resilient, we don't give up when we want to make this project. Now, for the learning difficulties that we encountered in this project is writing the information and decorating this project.
Thank you for listening and paying attention to our presentation. Bye.
Thank you to our friends from grade 3 for sharing your wonderful projects with us. You all did an amazing job. Let's keep the excitement going. We'd like to invite our friends from grade 4 to come up to the stage and present their wonderful projects. So please welcome Fedora, Elshaka, and Kalesha.
Good morning, teacher, parents, and friends. Today, we would like to present our IPC Term 3 project. It is about Pangaea's map and today's map. But of course, before we present, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Fedora. I'm from P4 Wellington.
My name is Kalesha. I'm from P4 Wellington. My name is Alshaka. I'm from P4 Washington.
Now let's begin our presentation.
The topic of this project is footprint from the past. The subject of this project is geography, and the title of this project is world maps. And the purpose of this project is to be able to know how the continents have moved over time, and also be able to interpret the familiar and unfamiliar places.
Of course, while doing this project, we had to do some research. We researched about how did the continents move over time, what did the Pangaea's map look like, and what does today's map look like. Now let's move on to the materials we use for this project. We use cardboard, paper, tissues, paint, glue, toothpicks, and paper flags.
In this project, we learn about Pangaea's map, which is divided into two, Laurasia, which is in the north, and Gondwana in the south, and also today's map. In Laurasia, the continents are North America, which is here on today's map, Eurasia, also known as Europe, and Asia. In Gondwana, there are South America, Antarctica, Africa, and Australia. There are two ways of how it moves: continental drift and tectonic plates. In continental drift, continents slowly move into random place. It is caused by Earth's surface. Tectonic plates is the Earth's surface. It is like a big jigsaw puzzle made out of large pieces of tectonic plates. There are three ways of how they move: divergent, emergent or convergent, and transform boundaries. Since I told you those three ways, I would like to explain those three ways to you. Divergent is the plates getting
far from each other. Second is divergent. Let me repeat that. Emergent or convergent is the plates getting close to each other. That means the ground is getting higher. And lastly, transform boundaries is the plates moving beside each other. Throughout this project, we have faced through some problems. I would like to tell you one of the problems and how to overcome it. The problem is to divide the 7 continents. To solve this problem, we did a research activity. Throughout this project, we have also learned something, which is the continents map and the today's map. We also learned the evolution of the Earth.
Now I'm going to tell you the IPC learning goal that we achieved while making this project. While making this project, the IPC learning goals that we achieved are communicator and thinker. We think of ideas to make this project and we communicate to do it.
This is all about our project. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned something.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wait.
Thank you, our fellow friends from Primary 4 to present. Now, for the next presentation, please welcome our friends from Primary 4, Mika, Michelle, and Perel.
Good morning, parents, teachers, and friends. We're glad to see you again on this SLC event. Hi, I'm Mika, and these are my partners, Farrell and Michelle. Today, we're going to present our IPC study project term 3. It's about the Mesozoic era. But before we start, my friend Farrell will tell you what's the goal of this project.
The goal of this project is to make a timeline that covers 1 million of years and the events in the Mesozoic era.
In this project, we also do the research.
In the research, we search about the name of the dinosaurs, the information about the dinosaurs, and why the period ends.
After we do the research, we decided to make this project. We made a suitcase that's made out of asturo paper, cardboard, glue, crayon, and also scissors to cut. After you guys have known what's this project made out of, now let's talk about the project. This project is telling about the Mesozoic era. The Mesozoic era is the era where the dinosaurs lived. It lived around 180 million years ago. The meaning of the Mesozoic era is age of reptiles. The Mesozoic era is also divided into 3 periods, which is Triassic, Jurassic, and also Cretaceous. Now let's explain the 3 periods that we have mentioned before. First, starting from Triassic. The Triassic have lived around 205 until 208 million years ago. In Triassic period, the land was still in the Superpangea, or some people call it a supercontinent. The climate in that era is hot and dry climates. It's the first mammals, first dino, and the first plants, which is cycads. This period ends because a large asteroid impacts on Earth. In Jurassic period, there are lots of dinosaur types, and here are some of the examples of the dinosaurs. First is Eoraptor. The length is 1 meter, the weight is 10 kilogram. It was found in Argentina, and the type is carnivore. For the second one, we have Listosaurus. The length is 2.5 meter, the weight is 20 kilogram until 800 kilograms. The type is herbivore, and it was found in South Africa. For the last one, we have Pterosaurus. The length is 25 centimeter until 10 meter. The weight is 2 kilograms. It was found in South and North America, and the type is a omnivore.
The next period is the Jurassic period. It lived 208 until 146 million years ago. And the climate is warm, and all plants become green in the Jurassic period. And it ends because of climate change. And in the Jurassic period, the world was split into two that are Gondwana and Laurasia. I will tell you some of the dinosaurs in the Jurassic period. The first one is Brachiosaurus. The length is 22 until 26 meters. The weight is 30 until 60 tons. It was found in Africa, and the type is herbivore. The next one is Guanlong. The length is 3 meter. The weight is 50 kilogram. It was found in China, and the type is carnivore. The last one is Giraffe Titan. The length is 25 meter. The weight is 56 tons. It was found in North America, and the type is herbivore.
The last period is Cretaceous. It was 146 until 65 million years ago. The climate in that era is hot and dry climate. It was high sea level, first flowering plants, and it ends because of large asteroid impact on Earth that called Chicxulub. Now I'm gonna tell you the name of the dinosaurs. First, Triceratops. The length of the Triceratops is 9 meters. The weight of the Triceratops is 12 tons. The fossils found in North America, and the types is herbivore. The second dinosaur is T-Rex. The length of the T-Rex is 13 meters. The weight of the T-Rex is 14 tons. The fossils found in North America, and the types is carnivore. The last dinosaur is Mosasaurus. The length of the Mosasaurus is 18 meters. The weight of the Mosasaurus is 15 tons. The fossils found in Europe and North America, and the types is marine reptiles. After we do this project, we found out a lot of challenges. The challenge are when searching the name of the dinosaurs, the information about the dinosaurs, and why the period ends.
The IPC learning goal that we have accomplished are communicator and collaborator. Why? Because in communicator we communicate and discuss how to make the project, and in collaborator we collaborate how to make the project.
After we do this project, we found out a lot of things that we haven't knew, like the Mesozoic era that is divided into 3 periods, age dinosaurs in age periods, and also how each period ends. I think that's all for our project presentation. I hope you guys enjoy and learn something. Bye!
Thank you to our talented friends from grade 4 for those fantastic presentations. We enjoyed every moment and learned so much from your projects. Great job, everyone, and keep up the amazing work. And that brings us to the end of our project presentations for Term 3. What an inspiring day filled with creativity, learning, and teamwork. A big congratulations to all our friends for your hard work and presentations. We would also like to say a thank you to all parents, teachers, and friends who joined us today. Your support means the world to us and make events like this more meaningful. Thank you once again and have a lovely day, everyone.
Okay, parents, thank you for all of joining us and supporting our events and support our students. We truly appreciate the trust you place in Peach Blossom Primary School. Thank you. See you again next year, parents. Thank you so much.
hanya dalam setahun terakhir sekitar
Woke up to the golden light, soft breeze dancing feels so right. Coffee steaming, sky so blue. Every